Hello and welcome to the FatBoss Guide to Taloc on Mythic in Uldir.
This encounter has a single new mechanic for you to deal with on Mythic and a few extra beams added during Phase 2. It is however the first boss, so it's pretty easy to get your head around.
Now Phase 1 plays out just like Heroic. You'll want to continue to place the plasma discharge pools on one side of the room, and you'll want to use the Cudgel of Gore cast that is on the tank to clear them. And you'll also want to try your best to move away from the Sanguine static cast. Now the new mechanic that's been added into the fight affects the entire raid. On a timer, the boss will debuff half the raid with hardened arteries. This will cause you to become slowed over 6 seconds and then explode, dealing damage to anyone within your 8-yard targeting circle. At the exact same time, the tank will also be debuffed but with enlarged heart. This deals a massive amount of damage split between all players within 8 yards when it times out. The best way to deal with these debuffs is just by having your raid spread beforehand. That way, the players that get the hardened arteries do not splash damage on everyone, and everyone that doesn't have that debuff simply just needs to run on top of the tank to help split the damage. Note that paladin tanks can immune off this debuff if they want to, this just saves the raid having to move. And if you're not using paladin tanks, note healers, this is a great time to use healing cooldowns because the damage is quite high.
Once you've got the hang of that, you'll quickly enter Phase 2. This plays out the same as Heroic, except the beams come in teams of 2, and there are generally more of them. There's no special adjustments or strategy that you really need to do here, it's just about being proactive and planning your movement beforehand. Now when you reach the bottom and Phase 3 begins, you want to lust and finish off any remaining adds from the elevator phase. The fight now plays out just like Phase 1 all over again. You should be able to kill this boss way before you run out of space, so we recommend that you use the entire outskirts of the room for dropping off your plasma discharge pools. Tanks, you don't even really need to bother using the cudgel to clear unless it's entirely necessary. So focusing on having the boss charge far from the raid is more important than clearing puddles. But honestly, that's all there is to this boss. It's super easy. Enjoy your loot.
If you'd like to know more about this encounter or want detailed tooltips, then check out our guides over on Wowhead. A link for that can be found in the description. Also, a big thank you to all of our supporters over on Patreon. Thanks for your continued support, and we shall see you all in the next one.
Thanks for watching.